Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Taurus, this week we're going to look at past, present, and future energies for you. It's kind of like, I like to call it like quick draw. We're just using the tarot. I have got my Modern Spellcasters Tarot, and I have the teeny tiny Everyday Witch Tarot. And we're going to get right into it without any further ado. All right, my bovine babies, a Taurus. If the deck would shuffle here, let's see. Okay. Past, present, and future energies. I'm pulling out just one card to start, and then we're going to build on that from there, Taurus. Past, present, and future energies for Taurus. My Venusian spirits. Taurus. What do we have here? Oh, jeez. Okay, this is like coming up in the past. At first I was, okay, this is the past, and I was going to stop shuffling and pull out the rest. But it was like, it just wouldn't leave my hand, this moon card. So that's really interesting. There's something here about trying to see, either trying to understand your dreams really clearly in the past, trying to see beyond any sort of illusions or mysteries that lay in front of you. But it's like really it's like trying to use your mind, like so intellectually. How do I see through these illusions? The funny thing is, I don't know if this is the right energy to see through the moon. That's kind of the funny thing about that. So let's see where that goes for you. So that was in the past. Like, no, my mind tells me clearly this. So, illusions. I don't know. All right, so then we have present and future energies for Taurus. Present and future energies. Toro. Okay. Presently. Oh, all right. Well, this seems really nice. Seems really nice. It does. We're going to build on these. So the Two of Cups. You could be hanging out with someone you really like. You could be connecting with someone that you really like. And then in the future, strength. So you could be finding the strength to do something here. The motivation. I really have to see what kind of cards come out to support this, because there's different ways. You can literally look at this like in two ways. You're finding the strength to do something, the will, the perseverance, or like, what is that? What are you doing though? It could be sometimes it's associated with holding yourself back or forcing yourself forward. I don't know. Well, it could be forcing yourself forward. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Fool. You could be trying to step out of some sort of either authority that's been in your life or authority that you've had in your life, like trying to step into something completely new. Like, it's just hearing like stepping into new shoes here, creating a new path for yourself, like stepping forward into a new path. Oh, wait, I'm not done with that. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to keep shuffling because I want to know more about this energy. So we just seen it just a little bit on the surface here. Your past is a little more clear because we have more cards coming out with that. Okay, you have that's interesting. You have the Eight of Swords, right? With trying to see through, trying to understand either your dreams, visions that come to you, things that just, like, it's like the thing that you can't really see. So it's almost like there's logical information that was missing in some sort of piece to a puzzle for you. The Five of Swords. Oh, and the Ace of Swords, right? It could be trying to understand. There's two ways I see this. Either trying to understand like the confusion that you feel and the lack of information if you got cut out of something. All right? Like, if you got cut out of something in the past, you're trying to literally figure out like the reason behind it, so the logic of it. I don't want to say you might, like, because you follow in with the Ace of Swords. So you may have actually like kind of understood this. It might have been like, so the other way, because I said it's coming in two ways. The other way with this past energy is that it could have been something that you didn't understand. You didn't understand. It also didn't seem like perhaps an option to you because like there's a lot of information lacking here. So you cut it out. You have to cut it out to finally see the truth or to at least move into more clarity. All right, and so right now you have the Two of Cups, you have the Hermit, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have Temperance. It feels like in your current energy, well, that's interesting. So I'm getting a song coming in with your current energy. Oh my God, I have not heard this song. I think, I could be wrong, since like college days, or maybe it's after that. I don't know when this came out. I think it's Green Day. I walk alone, I walk alone. Do, 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 do. These streets of the boulevard of broken dreams. Do, 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 do. And I walk up. My shadow is the only one that walks beside me. Yeah, right? You know, that song is an old one. How old is that? That song is coming in here. Oh. Anyways, it's not important. It's gonna take me a while. Okay. That's interesting. So I don't know, because it's funny, right? Because you have the Hermit. You could even be in an energy too of like, I don't know, maybe like discovering new places or waiting to discover new places or new people here. The Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles. You could be spending a lot of time like at home. I don't know. You could be spending a lot of time at home. And it's weird because you have the Two of Cups, but I'm not really seeing your energy with anyone. Like, it's not like I can say, oh, well, you're going from being sort of like on your own, doing things on your own, to the Green Day song. I'll walk alone, I'll walk alone. That is a very hermity song. But the Ten of Pentacles is like, oh, okay, well, not anymore. But then there's Temperance. So you might be waiting to do something here or get together with someone perhaps. And then, okay, so in the future, you have the Strength card. You have the Chariot, you have the Six of Cups, and you have the Two of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Well, it's funny because I see in the future here, I kind of see you being busy with connecting. It's either you're connecting with people or a friend, someone that you've known for a while, you're connecting and trying to balance like your responsibilities, manage your resources around maybe like, because it feels like social, like that would be kind of social, right? But this is more like balancing sort of the practical things in life. Or you're trying to figure out how you can with the Strength card, like trying to figure out how you can do this. It's funny too, like, because I don't know if this is, I'm not even sure how the past connects with your present and your future. It may not, it might be different situations. You have the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So this is really coming together, feeling really good about it. Everybody feeling really good about it with the Six of Wands, honestly. But yeah, I'm hearing that Green Day song. I walk alone, I walk alone. I have to get me some Green Day. I haven't listened to Green Day in the longest time. Green Day and Red Hot Chili Peppers. That kind of stuff reminds me of like college days. But I'm wondering if Green Day, I think Green Day might be after that. I don't know. All right. The King of Swords and the Moon. Oof. The Ten of Cups and the Death card. Jeez. That is really trying to understand. This is almost like, whew, if you had happy moments here in the past, why were they cut out? If you were enjoying your time with someone, building on a relationship here, that was cut out. And why? Why? It's almost like, why? The Eight of Swords, and it's literally like, I want to say you're not even given the answer with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords. That seems to be really clear. Uh-oh, from the black cat. I wonder where Larry is. Does not like that black cat. The Eight of Swords, it's kind of funny, right? He's white and cat is black and they don't get along. So racist. I think it's just territorial, to be honest. The Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. So this is, yeah, this is like, you can't even see what's going on. You really, honestly, you can't. If there's commitments here, it's almost, I want to say commitments are cut out. This is a very singular energy too. The Queen of Wands, like the King and Queen of Wands are like, they're not accountable to anybody, kind of in a sense. And it's funny because like there's that energy over here, even though it's not reflected with wand energy. So the Five of Swords. Oh. The Eight of Wands and the Devil. There's something here about, you know, perhaps trying to understand something that maybe you never would or never will, that just creates, it's just a feeling of being entrapped and trying to understand something. Like this could even be coming up as a bad habit, like just thinking about something too much, or the fact that something has happened in your life and you can't wrap your head around it, that you focus on that so much that it becomes the only thing that you end up moving towards, like over and over and over again. The Ace of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay, this is the, okay, that's exactly what it felt like. It felt like you got some sort of clarity here, but I feel like the clarity that you get, I don't really know that any questions are answered for you in whatever this is that you're trying to understand, but it kind of just becomes apparent that, you know what, that is just not a good road. I need the Boulevard of, oh, what is that? The Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That's what it's called. Wow, that could kind of be like that, right? With the Ten of Cups and the Death card. I think that song called that one right for this energy, Taurus. Because it is like the only thing that makes sense here is just, you know, I want to say this is kind of like become my Dory card from Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming and that will manifest a future for you. And so right now, you have the Two of Cups. Right now, the Two of Cups. The Page of Cups. It's almost like hope. So it just feels like hope, maybe finding the right people, finding the right person, connecting with someone on a really like reciprocal level here. So there's hope. There's some, you're like hopeful. So you're hopeful, which is nice because that energy in the past, it's really blocked. So the Hermit. Judgment and Justice. This is a balanced new beginning for you. Whatever practical steps you were taking in the past based around a very confusing, and I'm hearing disorienting. So maybe a very confusing and disorienting time. The practical steps that you were taking are actually, they've created the right sort of new beginning for you. Like it's a really good balance. And even you could even say Temperance is also showing up as like demonstrating really good balance moving forward. So the Ten of Pentacles All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. See, this, I really feel like the King and Queen of Wands have been coming up a lot in the readings lately to sort of demonstrate, like, I feel like they're also the strongest example of, like, the action or inaction of yin and yang, and like the power that we have in that, in sort of like manifesting things. And so I like to look at the Queen of Wands as yin, and you often describe that as a really beautiful energy. It's a very attractive energy. So things come into it. But so it's almost as if, right, like that produced this devil energy. So being perhaps in more of a yin, trying to understand things. And this is even yang, like it's proceeding forward, it's active. Because with the Ten of Pentacles, you go from the Two of Wands, the Chariot, to the King of Wands. So this is now really like knowing, like projecting something for yourself, building up momentum and going after it. So it's really switching your energy around. And it feels like you're doing it in balance. You know, you're recognizing these actions and these thoughts. This is not serving me. I need to change this up. And you are. So Temperance. It's almost like, what's this Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Shit me. If there's that. Okay, so now if we go back to that, it sort of feels like, again, like in your present energy, you have hope about things that you want to do, want to explore, people that you want to meet. You're showing up as literally having been probably in an isolated stage, or at least kind of keeping to yourself, maybe even, you know, when I say that, it's not that I don't picture somebody, you know, going to the grocery store and going to work and doing the things that you need to do, but just not being like terribly open to new things coming in. So it's like if you were and nothing was really happening and it didn't really make sense to you in the past, then you kind of withdraw within and say, okay, I need to like do some inner work here. I need to think about some things for myself. And then I feel like that's right. Like now it's time for you to have this new beginning and you're ready to go, but it's almost like the universe is like, no, we're not quite ready yet. Things are still being set into motion here for you. There's some things that are going on that are blocked from you that you still can't see, that I want to say are, you know, part of something to unfold for you, but it is being kept from you. Or you're keeping yourself, you're biding your time for something, which is funny, right? Because then you get the Strength card in the future. So the Strength card. The Seven of Wands and the Hermit. Oh my God. This is like, is this your song for the summer? That Green Day song? I think it's not. Is it Boulevard? Is it called Boulevard of Broken Dreams? Is that what that's called? Or I Walk Alone? I can't remember what the song is officially called. Oy, I think you're trying to keep hermit mode at bay. That's what it looks like. You're trying to be active, more active participant in getting out there and experiencing new experiences, like new people, new places. But there is a Six of Cups here. So the Chariot might even be like people that, if it's not just exploring new relationships and new opportunities for creative things, it's, holy shit. The Chariot, a Hangman, and Temperance. That energy continues to move into the future here. So Six of Cups, of like just waiting. The Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. I don't know if you're waiting for like a response from someone, or it's almost like you're not sure how to proceed forward. It's very difficult. You don't feel really good about it. But the Two of Swords, is there somebody here like leaving you kind of up in the air? Because now you are up in the air with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Actually, well, I don't know. It's hard to say because the Ten of Wands is sitting behind the Ten of Pentacles. Well, okay, then I want to say that means it came out first. So the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Ten of Pentacles was the energy here of kind of like really trying to get yourself going. If you are currently like in sort of an emotional mindset to do things on a more relationship path here, it kind of sort of, to me, looks like it's more about focusing, like you're going to have more freedom of movement here in terms of building up like your finances, your work, maybe your home. Like there's some things here that you need to look after at home. That's what that feels like. Or at work. There's some things that like some projects that you need to do. All right then, Taurus. Doesn't that sound like fun? Glad I read that for you. Okay. But no, okay, well, there's something here. I mean, like, you know, this is like getting out and having a good time. This honestly really does look like that, right? So the Three of Cups. The Eight of, it's funny, it's the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I kind of get a feeling like, right, and if you put that with the Three of Cups, it's kind of like something that you have not been emotionally invested in for quite some time, maybe some distant friends that you haven't seen in a while, and like literally coming together with them. So the Ace of Cups. The King of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands. So that feels very you with the King of Pentacles. The Six of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of say that I feel like there's something that you want to do or someone you want to kind of get together with here. And you might even have like some sort of projects in mind. Like you're hopeful about, it might be a creative project as well that you want to do and you're hopeful about that. I feel like you have a lot to invest in this, like a lot of stability, maybe a lot of background knowledge on something. But it honestly, it kind of looks like it falls through, like this doesn't work, or you're waiting for someone to get back to you and they really don't. So this then, right, like this looks like to me, you're managing this on your own. I'm going to be honest. Like it looks like you're kind of managing this on your own. And then the underline is the Four of Swords. Is the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. It does. It just kind of feels like trying to do your best with some sort of a project that either, I don't know if somebody is not available, somebody doesn't get back to you, but you're going to manage it. I see you managing it, Taurus. Yeah. So I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm keeping it completely open. I'm just using different tarot decks so you have a fresh deck. I'm just going to see, like, pull out cards and see what the universe wants to talk to you about and just explore that. Thank you so much, Taurus. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.